Hey guys, welcome to your Vinyasa flow class. I'm Hannah and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. We've got a challenging, dynamic, fluid class planned for you today. So let's just go ahead, jump right in and get ready to breathe, move, and sweat. Child's pose is where we're starting. Bring those toes to touch, knees out wide, crawl the fingertips long above your head. And then rest that third eye center down on the ground. And just feel yourself start to arrive here in this moment. Let go of the day, let go of your week, let go of anything that is not within the four corners of your mat. Very consciously, I want you to dedicate this practice to you, to give yourself this hour to move and breathe and just be present with yourself. Starting to bring the awareness to the breath. Draw a big inhale into the belly, expand. And a big open mouth, sigh it out. Feel the day just melting away on each exhale. Big inhale to expand. Feel the low belly and the ribs expand. And a big out breath, sigh it out, let it go. Then as you're ready, make your way up onto all fours, tabletop, creating a strong connection between the hands and the earth and the knees and the ground. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly down, send the tailbone up to the sky. Feel a nice stretch along the front side of the body. Exhale as you push the ground away, drop the chin into the chest, gaze up at that navel. Inhale, cow pose, tailbone goes high, feel the chest pulling through the arms. And then exhale as you push the ground away, feeling the core tighten up, maybe feeling the glutes here. Yeah, one more cow. One more cat, push the ground away, let it feel good, let it feel juicy. And then come back to neutral. Inhale as you sweep the right arm up to the sky. Exhale as you thread the needle. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread. Inhale, open, gaze up. And exhale, thread it through. We're going to pause here. Feel free to extend that left arm long. The right cheek is resting down on the earth. You can also find a half bind here if that's what your body's asking for. You might just rest the hand at the low back or grab for the inner thigh. Slowly unwind. Inhale, sweep it up once more. Exhale as you release it down to the ground. Other side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread that needle. One more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to go ahead and pause down here. Finding whatever variation is good for you. You might extend the right arm straight ahead. You might find a half bind here. Wherever you're at, feel a nice compression on the outside of that left shoulder. Breathing and connecting slowly. Make your way out as you sweep the left arm high. Inhale and release it down as you exhale. Go ahead and tuck the toes. We're going to pick up the knees just an inch off the ground here. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Feel the core tighten up. Feel those quads as they start to build some heat. Gaze is down between the fingertips. Really fire it up through those quads. Now start to pick up that right foot. Draw the right heel into the glute. Yeah, that's fiery. We like it. Set it back down. Switch to the left foot. Drawing that left heel into the glute as the right quad starts to build some heat. Release and send those hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Maybe drop the hips from left to right. Let it feel good wherever you're at. And then walk the hands back to meet the feet. Find a nice ragdoll pose. Release through the hamstrings. Bend as deep into the knees as your body is asking for. Let it feel good here. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Invite free-flowing movement. And a little sense of intuition into your bodies. Releasing the fingertips as you're ready. Start to unravel the spine, slowly stacking each vertebrae one on top of the other. Letting the head be the very last to rise. Inhale as you shrug the shoulders up, down, and back. Do a couple shoulder rolls just like that. That feels good. Other direction, roll it out here. Inhale as you sweep the arms up, bringing the hands to touch, releasing all but that index finger. I want you to grow long through the spine, creating space between the vertebrae, and then tilt over to the right side. Send that left hip over to the side. Biceps are in line with the ears, but shoulders are nice and soft and down the back. I want you to breathe space onto the right and the left side bodies. Press those palms firmly together. Drop down a little bit deeper and then come back through center as you inhale. And then switch the grip. Find that awkward grip. Yeah, that's weird. Reach up as you inhale. Tilt over to the left as you exhale. Yes, nice side body stretch. Your gaze can be straight ahead or you can gaze up under that right armpit. But grow long through both sides of the body. Send breath from that right hip all the way along the right side body through the shoulders. Out the fingertips, come back through center. Inhale. Exhale as you release the grip. Take a back bend. Nice stretch along the front body. Cactusing the arms. Feel the chest igniting. Inhale as you extend the arms up. Exhale as you draw the hands through heart center, bow the head, and take a moment here to set your intention. I offer you presence. May you breathe and move and be at one with your body, embodying the true sense of yoga, that unity between the mind, body, and spirit. But be here, be present for the next hour. Just do this for yourself. Take a big inhale here. Big exhale as you send that intention to the world, swan dive forward. Inhale, taking a flat back, pressing the palms either into the shins or you can rest the fingertips on the earth or on a block. Wherever you're at, I want you to shift the weight forward and create one big long line of energy from the tailbone out through the crown of your head. Pressing energy from the palms into your shins, core is drawn in tight. Feel the shoulders engage. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, full. We're going to take supported airplane to make our way back to the top of the mat. So inhale as you set the hands down about a foot in front of your legs and extend the right leg straight back. Breathing in as you point through the toes. Breathing out as you step the right foot in front of the left. Bringing the palms forward a little bit more. Inhale as you extend the left leg. Exhale as the left foot comes to meet the right. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, extend the right leg forward or behind you. Exhale as you step the foot up in front of the left. And keep repeating that until you make your way all the way to the top of the mat. Engaging the glutes, warming up the legs. Very nice. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. Step it back, and we're going to pause and high push up plank. We're high on the balls of our toes. Our feet are about hip width distance. Now I want you to think about finding that cat back. It can be really tempting to collapse into the shoulders when our core starts to lose a little bit of strength. So press into the hands, engage that core, and I want you to think about finding a nice cat back as you tuck the tailbone here. Shift forward, bend into the elbows, come all the way down onto the belly, untuck those toes. Inhale, baby cobra. The knees are off the ground, the quadriceps are fired up, the elbows are into the side body. Exhale as you release, tuck the toes, and press your way back to downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here and a big exhale. Gaze forward, bend those knees, step hop or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, cactus the arms back, bend, yes. Inhale, up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Flat back as you inhale. Flow as you exhale. Step the feet back. Shift the shoulders forward in front of the elbows as you bend into the side body. Option always to come on down to the knees. Roll over the tops of the feet. As you make your way to your first up dog and class, pause here. Take a moment to appreciate this heart opener. Pulling the chest forward, lifting the hips up. And then roll over the feet, downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale here as you soften the heels to the earth and press the chest back towards the thighs. Gaze forward as you inhale, bend the knees, step, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, hips down, arms up. And ease your way deeper into the posture. Shift the weight back into the heels. I've got my feet together here, but if that's uncomfortable at all, you can always bring the feet hip width distance. Sink it down lower. And lower. Very nice. Inhaling here. Exhaling to stand, back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Taking a flat back as you inhale. Chaturanga flow as you exhale. Step it back. Bend into the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here. And a big exhale. Extend the right leg long. Bend that knee and open up that hip. Yeah, get those snap, crackles, and pops out of here. Roll out the ankle. Maybe find some hip rolls. You know what your body's craving, so just take it. Can you drop the right shoulder down in line with the left? Maybe gaze under that left armpit and find the left toes. Extending the right leg as you inhale. Drawing the knee to the nose as you exhale. Inhale as you grow long through the right leg. Exhale as you bring the right knee to the right tricep. I want you to get it as high as you can here. Pausing here. Drop it down to the elbow. Then pick it up to the tricep. Drop it down. Pick it up. One more. Drop it down. Pick it up. Extend that right leg long. Step it forward. High crescent lunge. Inhale as you sweep the arms up high. Nice deep 90-degree bend in that front knee. We're up high on the ball of our toe. Try to shift that left hip forward in space. Dropping the hips down. Try to get a 90-degree bend in that front knee. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus the arms back, bend. Nice stretch along the front side body. Keeping a deep bend in that front knee. Inhale as you extend the arms high. Exhale as you open it up into warrior two. So the back foot, outside edge is parallel with the back of the mat. You got a 90-degree bend in that front knee. The arms are parallel and you're gazing fiercely over that middle finger. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale as you reverse that warrior. Nice deep stretch all along that right side body. Can half bind or gently rest the left fingertips on the left thigh. Inhaling here. Exhale, chaturanga flow. Raise that right foot here if you're feeling it. Shifting forward, taking an up dog, and then rocking it all the way back to downward facing dog. Taking an inhale to reset, and an exhale to let it go. Left leg long here. Bend the knee, open up that hip, roll out the ankle, roll out the knee. Take whatever you need here, your flow. Drop that left shoulder in line with the right. Maybe gaze under that right armpit and find the left toes. Extending the left leg long, inhale. Exhale as you draw the knee to the nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Get it up there nice and high. This is another posture where you try to find that cat back. Then go ahead and drop the left knee to the left elbow. Pick it back up. Drop it back down. Pick it up. You got it. Just one more. Drop it down. Pick it up and send it back. Inhale. Exhale. High crescent lunge. Yeah, I'm sweating. I hope you guys are getting nice and warm too. So I got a deep 90-degree bend in that front leg. We're framing our ears with our arms. We're high on the ball of that back toe. And just ease into it. Try to get that back leg, that right leg nice and straight. Try to stack the heel on top of the ball mound. And you bend deeper into that left leg. 90 degrees is what we're looking for, but you still want to be able to see the big toe. Big inhale. Nice, cactus the arms, back bend, stretch the front side body as you exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back foot goes parallel to the back of the mat and bend nice and deep into that front knee. Fingertips go fierce in both directions. Maybe gaze back at those back fingers, see what they're doing. Couple breaths here. Try to send the left knee over to the outside edge of the left foot. Protect the knee joint. Reach forward without changing that front knee. Can you reverse that warrior? Finding whatever grip feels good for you. You can gaze back behind you at the back foot or up at the sky. Whatever feels good in your body. I want you doing all of that. Chaturanga flow as you're ready. Extend that left leg long. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Gaze forward, bend those knees. Step, hopper, float. Flat back as you inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. We're going to bring a bend into that left knee. Bring in the left palm between your feet and sweep the right arm up to the sky. You can stay here if you'd like a half bind. You can bend the elbow, either resting at the low back or try to find the inside of that left thigh. Slowly unwind, switch sides. Right arm goes down, a nice deep bend in that right knee. Left arm goes high. And then finding your expression, maybe it's a half bind or maybe you keep the arm extended. Just know that whatever variation you take is exactly where you're supposed to be. Come back to that intention. We're just experiencing presence in our bodies. Release it back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hips down, arms up. Yes, let it feel good. Shift the weight down a little bit deeper. Little bit deeper. Hands come to heart center. Cook that left elbow on the outside of the right knee. You can stay here if that feels good, or you can open up the arms. Maybe gazing up at the fingertips. Come back through center, twisting to the other side. Maybe taking a moment to gaze at the knees, making sure that that left knee isn't poking in front of the right. And then open up your arms. Slowly bring the hands back together, come back through center, come up to stand, take a back bend. Inhale up, exhale forward, fold. Taking a flat back as you inhale, option for Bakasana or crow pose as you exhale. If you're taking the crow pose, spread those fingers nice and wide, try to find connection between the triceps and the knees. Gaze forward, you go where you gaze. So gaze forward, maybe pick up one foot, maybe pick up the other. You guys have about 5 breaths to play around. So find an expression that feels good to you. Believe in yourself. Banish any self-doubt. We're here for 3. Chaturanga in 2. Shoot it back to Chaturanga if you got it in 1. Chaturanga flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Release anything that came easy or hard to you. Every pose, every breath is a chance to start over new and to live completely in the present moment. Inhale as you extend the right leg high. Exhale as you draw the right knee to the right tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale as you draw the right knee to the left tricep. Inhale, extend. Exhale as you step it forward to high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Reach it forward, reverse it back, and then make your way into extended side angle. So the right arm comes either to rest on the right thigh, or you can bring the fingertips to the inside edge of that right foot. And then start to bring that left arm parallel to the ground. Gaze can be at the earth, gaze can be up high. Core is engaged, try not to collapse and rely too much on that right leg. Taking an inhale here. Reverse it. And find your chaturanga flow. Extending that right leg long. Up dog as you inhale. Down dog as you exhale. Take a breath here. Reset, reconnect. Left leg goes long. Left knee to left tricep. Get it up nice and high. Inhale, extend. Exhale, twist. See how high can you get that knee? I believe in you. You got this. Step it forward, high crescent. Arms up as you inhale. Back bend as you exhale. Inhale, high. Exhale, warrior two. Reach it forward. Reverse it back. And then make your way into extended side angle. The left arm comes on the inside of that right leg. Right arm goes high, and then make your way to the extended side angle. So the right arm is parallel to the earth. Gaze can either be down, or it can be up at the sky, whatever feels good for you in this moment. Reverse it back as you inhale. The left knee stays at 90 degrees through that whole sequence. Float that left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, you guys, I'm hot, I'm sweating, and I am ready to add on to this flow. So we're gonna do one of my favorite asanas right now. One of my favorite moves. It's more of a transition. It is donkey kicks or donkey hops. So you start in downward facing dog. I like to shorten up my stance a little bit. And what's awesome about this pose is that it gets you a little bit of practice to one day get up into handstand. So what's really important here is having a strong connection between your fingers and the earth. So gaze up at your fingers, make sure they're equal distance. Make sure you got a nice J shape with your index finger and your thumb. Walk up the toes a little bit, shorten up that dog, and then you're gonna bend the knees, gaze forward, and you're gonna kick the feet into your butt. Maybe you find a little hang time. Maybe you don't. Maybe you softly land the feet up at the top. But I want you guys to take 10 good hops wherever you're at. Just practice it. I want you to banish any fear, any negative self-talk, and just do it. You are so capable. One day, with enough practice, you will softly be landing your way up at the top, maybe even with a little handstand in the middle. Give me 5 more hops. If nothing else, you're getting some good cardio. But I want you to think about drawing those heels into the glute and pressing down through the hands. Give me 2 more hops. Last one. Whew. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's go ahead and take gorilla pose. So separate the feet. Hip width distance. We'll release the wrist after some of that action. The back of the hands go to the earth. You step the feet onto the palms and start to massage out the wrists with the toes. And just let that head hang nice and heavy. Slow down the breath here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Bring the feet together, taking a nice long flat back. Exhale, fold, chair pose, Utkatasana, hips down, arms up, hands to heart center, twist it over to the left. This feels good. Stay here if you want to fly. You can fly. If side crows in your practice, option to bring both hands to the earth. Tilt the weight of your body onto the triceps. You create a little shell for your body with the triceps. You can either rest the right hip on the right elbow or not. But no worries if you don't get it here in this class. Inhale, open the arms up. Exhale as you come back through center, switch sides. Hook the right arm on the right, or on the outside of the left leg. Stay where you're at, or you can open up. If you opened up and you want to try to fly, you can try to fly. Little side crow fun. I always recommend watching YouTube videos to learn how to break down some of those more complex moves. Make your way back through center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, option for your second crow pose. Hands to the earth. Knees to the tricep, gaze forward, try to pick up those feet. Again, you got another 5 breaths here. If you don't want to try the crow pose, Malasana Yogi Squat is a great place to hang out. Work on opening up those hips, broadening through the chest. But wherever you're at, you got a couple more breaths, find some stability. Take one more inhale. And chaturanga flow as you exhale, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. One more, just like that. Inhale. Sigh it out, let it all go. Exhale. Extend the right leg. And just step it forward into a high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straighten out that right leg as you come to reverse triangle. Nice deep stretch on the right side body. And make your way to Trikonasana, triangle pose. You might need to shorten your stance a little bit and walk that back foot in. Gaze is up at the thumb, or gaze can be down. Again, all of these variations are just options for you to find what works for you. And what works for you might change from one day to another, so just work on really checking in and getting to know yourself, understanding what your body needs. You can stay in Trikonasana, or if you want to get into the deep core, you can start to pick up the right arm and bring the left arm parallel to it like you're picking up a big old beach ball. This is one of my favorite yoga core exercises, although I do have many. You're here for 3. Fire that core up in 2. And back to triangle pose. Bring a deep bend into that knee. Reverse your warrior. And make your way to extended side angle. Slowly bringing that left arm parallel to the earth. If this is a good place for you, stay here, or if you'd like, you can find a half bind, resting the left arm down near the low back. You might go for full bind, reaching the right arm up around the leg. If you're having a hard time finding that full grasp, then use a strap to make it closer. If you've got the full bind, I want you to not rest too much weight on that right leg, and think about creating space between your torso and your thigh. Try to pick up the upper body, draw the left shoulder back in space. And just take a couple breaths here. Feel the depth of the posture. Slowly release, reverse your warrior. And both hands to the earth, left palm down, right palm up, Vashisthasana, side plank. Option to stagger the feet, or you can stack them, or you can raise that right leg. And find your chaturanga flow. Keep that right foot raised if you want it. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in here, then a big breath out. Just let it go. Left leg goes long. Step it forward. High crescent lunge. Inhale as you sweep the arms high. Exhale as you back bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale as you straighten that left leg out. Reverse your triangle. Yeah, it should feel so good. All on that left side between each of those ribs. Really take time in these postures to feel them. To notice what parts of your body are expanding, are warm, are being activated. And then begin to shift your way into Trikonasana, triangle pose. You might walk that right foot in just a little bit. And bring the left hand to the inside, that left shin. A gentle micro bend in that front leg, always in Trikonasana, never lock it out. And then I want you to imagine that your shoulders are in between a pane of glass. You're starting to stack those shoulders, stack those hips. Feeling the stretch on the inside of that left thigh. And if you're going for the core challenge here, start to pick up that left arm and try to bring that right arm parallel. Hold that beach ball. Feel yourself transforming through every challenging moment on the mat, off the mat. Transformation comes with challenge. So hear it for 3, for 2, for 1. Release back to Trikonasana. Warrior two, to reverse. And then make your way to extended side angle. Finding your expression here. It might just be side angle. You might rest that arm on a thigh, or you might find a half bind or a full bind. Yoga is yours to explore and learn what's in your body, but wherever you're at, can you send the right shoulder back in space? Get a nice twist through the torso. One more inhale. One more exhale as you slowly release, reverse warrior. Hands to the mat, right palm down, left palm up, Vashisthasana. Oh yeah, maybe float that left foot, flex those toes. Can you push those hips up in space? You've got it. Believe in yourself for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga flow, keeping that left foot raised. Inhale up. Exhale, take a little child's pose. If you don't need the rest, then you can make your way to a dolphin plank. Dolphin plank is forearms, or dolphin pose is forearms on the earth, hips up high, so it's down dog on your forearms. But breathe wherever you're at. If you're in dolphin, you can walk the feet into the body. If you're in child's pose, come and join us in dolphin whenever you're ready. Breathing here. Walk the feet in a little bit more. We want to get the shoulders on top of the elbows. Maybe raise one foot. Maybe raise another. Alternating, raised right and left and right and left. One more each side. I know this is hard. You've got it. Now give me a couple dolphin push-ups. So bring the head towards the arms and push it back. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, This is prep for forearm stand. If you ever want to do that, the knees are your ticket. Give me 3, give me 2, and 1. Down dog. Shift all the way down to the belly. Stack one arm on top of the other. Rest the forehead on the arms. And just take a couple breaths here. Reset. Bring the palms beneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Gaze forward. Bend the knees. Hop it up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Hair's getting wild. Shift it down. Begin to pour the weight into the left foot as you raise the right knee. One-legged mountain pose. Begin to bring the palms down around the bottom of that right foot. You can stay here. If you'd like to extend the right leg, you can extend the right leg. And I'm going to ask you guys to do something crazy, but I know you are capable. You just got to try. It might not happen today. Maybe it'll happen tomorrow, but give me a pistol squat. Bending into that left knee, coming all the way down, keeping that grip on that right foot. What's key here is just imagine yourself pressing so firmly through that left leg and stand your way back up. Beautiful. We're going to switch it up into dancer's pose. So reverse the grip, bend the leg behind the body, reach up through the left palm as you kick and reach and kick. Yes, that feels so good. And slowly come out. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center, bow the head. Taking a moment here to reset. Let it go. And as you're ready, chair pose. Get that booty down. Bring the awareness to that right foot. Spread all of those toes nice and wide as you make your way to one-legged Tadasana. Staying in one-legged Tadasana, if that's where you are today, that's exactly where you belong. Or if we're going for the next level, clasp the feet around the foot. The next level yet, extend that left leg straight in space. I want you to take a breath, steel yourself, and tell you just how strong you are. You have got this. Begin to bend into that right knee. Come all the way down. You got it. You just got to believe in yourself through one more push. Inhale. Exhale, press it back up. Very nice. I want you to just give yourself a mental round of applause for trying and applying yourself. Switch that grip as you make your way to dancer pose. Kicking, reaching, kicking. Yeah, that feels good. Left shoulder draws back in space. Right arm goes long and slowly release. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hand to heart center and bow. Resetting. Recommitting to your intention. Feeling the elevated heart rate. Feeling the warmth of your body. Noticing the quality of your thoughts. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, sit it down, chair pose. Pouring the weight into that left foot. Pick up the right foot, wrap it over, wrap the right arm under, eagle pose. Draw those elbows up in line with the shoulders. Send that right knee over on top of the left. Inhale, little back bend here. Exhale as you crunch it in, sleeping eagle. Inhale, up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale as you extend that right leg long. You've got airplane with eagle arms. And then slowly step the right foot back in space. Unwind the arms, taking pyramid pose. So your front foot is straight forward. You kind of have a shorter stance, maybe 3 feet. And the back foot is maybe at about a 45-degree angle. But I want you to shift both hips forward in space. And I want you to sweep the arms up. We're going to take cow face hands. So you're wrapping the right elbow up in space, wrapping the left elbow down, and trying to find a grip. If you're having a hard time finding the grip, grab a towel or a strap. It will help you find that flexibility and go deeper into the posture. And then as you're ready, start to fold the chest over that left leg. Softening down, getting deep into that hamstring. Nice stretch along that left shoulder too. Now stay here if that feels good, or if you'd like to try to find bound standing splits. You can pick up that right leg as you tilt the chest down towards that left leg, and then slowly release the grip. Make your way to standing splits. You might grab behind the left thigh here. You might one day have both hands behind the thigh. But make no rush as you're coming into these movements. Handstand is in your practice. You might bring both hands to the earth and play around with some tiny little hops. Maybe bring in the knee into the chest, finding a little air time. Or you can stay in standing splits. Whatever your body's calling for, do just that. A few more breaths wherever you're at. And then slowly bring that right foot back down in space. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, you bend into that front knee. Extend the left leg long, high push-up plank. Chaturanga, inhale. Down dog as you exhale. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Gaze forward, bend the knees, hop it up. Inhale, chair pose. We're pouring the weight into that right foot as you pick up the left leg, wrap it over to eagle. Left arm under an eagle. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, back. Exhale, crunch. Unwind that left leg, finding eagle, airplane. Then bring a gentle bend into that front knee as you set the left leg down. Inhale as you sweep the arms high. So we're going to look for pyramid with the right leg forward. Left leg is at about a 45-degree angle. Shift both hips in line. And then find that cow face grip on this side. So the right arm goes under, left arm goes over. And then find a little forward fold. And into that hammy. Releasing the chest down. You can stay here or find standing splits, bound with cow face arms. Send that left leg up in space. And then releasing down to standing splits. Hugging the chest down around the thigh. Sending that left leg up in space. Again, playing with your variations. Maybe finding double wrap, maybe a single wrap. Maybe some handstand hops. If you're looking for the handstand hops, spread those fingers nice and wide. And then do little hops and try to draw that right knee. Bend at the right knee and draw the right knee into your chest. Maybe finding some hang time. Knowing that it all comes with practice, with intention. And just try to never be in any rush to get anywhere. It's a journey, it's a process. As you guys are ready, making your way back to pyramid. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Send the right leg long. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, the child's pose. Just take a quick rest here. Come back to the breath. And then slither your way all the way onto your belly. Coming into Sphinx pose. Palms are flat on the earth. Drawing the elbows into the body, maybe dropping the head back. You can straighten out the arms here for seal pose. Release it down. We're going to go ahead and clasp the hands at the low back. Rinse out the shoulders. Lift up the right foot first. Drop it down. Lift the left. Drop it down. Then lift it all up. Right leg, left leg. Peel up the chest. Can you send the fists up in space? Can you pick up those feet? Can you go 1 inch higher? Inhale. Release it down. Set the left cheek on the mat as you exhale. Feel the heart pounding. Feel yourself truly finding presence through your flow. Coming back through center. We're going to do floor bow. Bend the knees. Grab around the outside edges of the feet. Take a big exhale. And on an inhale, kick the feet back. Pick up the legs. You've got the soft part of your belly on the earth. Can you kick and reach? Try to keep the knees no wider than hip distance. Point through the feet. Draw the shoulders back. Inhale, 1 more inch. Exhale, release slowly. Right cheek goes to the mat, gaze to the left. And maybe windshield wiper out the feet, releasing out the low back. Very nice. Go ahead and draw the palms beneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes, send those hips back in space. Extending the right leg long as you inhale. Stepping the right foot to the outside edge of the mat as you exhale and tuck that back toe. Taking a nice lizard pose here. Starting up on the palms as you find a little bit of depth in the hips. Maybe dropping down to the forearms. Wherever you're at, just feel a nice deep stretch in that right hip. Softening and releasing any tension, any wandering thoughts. Just be here as we start to slow down the breath. Slow down the practice. If you'd like to come up on the palms and find a little bit more depth in the outer hip, you can bring the right palm to the inside of that right thigh and roll out onto the outside edge of that right foot. Option also to bend that back leg, maybe grab for the foot and get a little quad action. This is one of my favorite stretches. It feels so good. Requires a lot of openness in the hips though, so if you're not here yet, just keep practicing. Know that it all comes in time. Slowly release. And bring that right foot to the left side of the mat and set that outside of the right leg down as you come into pigeon pose. Flexing the right toes into the shin. Extending the spine long and then crawling the fingertips forward. Coming to rest down on the mat or wherever your body's telling you to go today. Just feel the connection between the breath and the body, between the body and the mind. See if you can let go of any tension that you're holding on to in the hips. Take one more inhale. And slowly make your way out as you exhale. Coming up onto the palms. Tucking the toes of the left foot. Extend the right leg long. Maybe open the hip a little bit here. Roll it out. Let it feel good. And then release that right foot down. Going on the left side. Extend the left leg long. Step the left foot to the outside edge of the mat. Coming into lizard on the left. So that right leg is straight back behind you. Starting up high on your fingertips. Even this is a little bit deep for some people, so maybe find a block or a book to put beneath your hands. And then finding your depth, easing maybe to the forearms. Sending breath to anywhere that you find discomfort. And if you find discomfort, lean into it. Explore it. Let it challenge you. Let yourself grow through it. But only discomfort, never pain. Nothing in our yoga practice is ever supposed to hurt. If you'd like to go for the twist, you can press the palm into the inside of the left thigh, rolling it out onto the outside edge of your left foot. Dropping the gaze over that left shoulder. Maybe finding the quad stretch. But not judging ourselves for what we can and can't physically do. All of our bodies are different from each other's and from where we were even a day before. We're always changing, always transforming. Release that, shifting into pigeon. Flex the toes of the left foot into the shin, starting high and then easing your way low. But never judging ourselves, always accepting ourselves as we are at any given point in time. Practicing self-compassion, self-love. Soften a little bit deeper here. And slowly at your pace, bringing the palms beneath the shoulder, extending the left leg, bending the knee, rolling it out, returning some circulation to that leg. Then gaze to the top of the mat and step, hop, or float your way to a seat. Bringing the soles of the feet to touch, Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Clasping your hands at the toes, fly those beautiful butterfly wings. Maybe pull the chest down, whatever gets you deep into the hips here. Slowly release, extend the legs long. You've got one last little bit of core engagement before it's full time to unwind. So we've got Navasana boat pose, legs. You can start here as this level 1, knees bent. or you can extend the legs long. If you're able to keep the round out of the low back, you can extend the arms high. I want you to find your deepest expression here. You are so strong. This is your last push-up class. Drop it down. Keep the shoulders off the ground with the low back pressed in. Extend the arms high. Bring it back up. High boat. Inhale. Drop it down. Low boat. Arms up. Inhale. High boat. Last one. Drop it down. Arms up. Low boat. Back to high boat, and then slowly roll it all the way down onto your back. Beautiful. Draw the knees into your chest. All right, you guys, just a couple more asanas. All gravy and restorative. Rock side to side. Find yourself a little happy baby action here. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Beautiful. Be playful with it. Draw the knees into the chest and drop the knees over to the right side. You can take any variation that you want here. I like to rest my right hand on top of my right thigh and gaze to the left. Soften that left shoulder down to the earth. Back through center, hug the knees in, reset the spine, and then drop the knees to the other side, rolling onto the outside edge of that left foot. And bringing the gaze to the right this time. And just feel that firm sense of connection with you and the ground. Back through center, knees into chest, squeeze it in once more. Extending the legs straight up, legs up the wall pose. You can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to make your way into shoulder stand, you can bring the palms to the earth as you rock the hips up in the sky, pointing the toes, trying to stack the hips over the shoulders. Try to press the hips forward and the feet back, glutes are engaged. Hands are supporting at the low back. If you want to stay there, stay there. If you want to release the feet down and come into plow pose, you can take plow pose. And for the ultimate compression on that thyroid gland, you can bend the knees, grabbing for the outside edge of the feet and take death man's pose. So we're trying to squeeze the knees on the outside of our ears. This is really good for stimulating the metabolism. And slowly unwinding as you're ready. Coming back to shoulder stand. And then slowly dropping each vertebrae down on the ground. Extending the arms long. Drawing the knees into your chest one last time. And then with all the intention in the world, transitioning into Shavasana, your final resting posture. What some consider to be the hardest posture in all of the asana practice. Because it forces you to be fully present. It's just you and wherever the mind brings you. And so I encourage you to revisit that intention once more. Come back to that presence. And see if you can give yourself just these last few minutes a gift of fully present in the body. Not being critical of yourself if thoughts come up, because they will. But truly cultivating that awareness that allows you to observe the thoughts and let them go. Coming back to the breath as a means to stay present. See if there's anywhere that you can release tension and soften, maybe releasing the jaw, maybe softening the forehead. Feel yourself drawing in a sense of calm and relaxation on each inhale. And releasing anything that's distracting you or stressing you out on each exhale. I want you to take a moment here to experience what it's like to be alive in your body in this moment, what sensations are coming up, what tingles, what vibrations are coursing through you. Taking this time to appreciate your body for moving you through that challenging flow. To give thanks to your mind for showing up on your mat. No matter how much of the physical practice you did, knowing that you committed to 60 minutes of mental awareness and presence. And if you're ready, you can start to bring movement and breath back into the fingers and the toes. Maybe rock the hips side to side. Maybe extend the arms long above the head on an inhale. Rolling to your favorite side on exhale. And slowly pressing your way up into a comfortable seat. Arriving back slowly. Feeling your sit bones firmly connected to the ground. Dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, taking a couple head rolls. Opposite direction. Inhale to sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center, head bowed. And take a moment here to really send some gratitude out into the world. Gratitude for you, for showing up, for being present, for cultivating awareness, and for working on that physical, spiritual, emotional development. The divine light in me is honored and continuously inspired by the divine light in all of you. Namaste.